Some interesting things have been happening in the YouTube community lately. Now, I don't watch any of these channels. I don't watch James Charles. I don't watch ProJared. I don't watch any of that stuff. I mostly just stick to my typical commentary channels or watch some gameplay that's Call of Duty, Battlefield, stuff like that. That's why I like to watch on YouTube. But regardless if you watch these people or you don't watch them, this news is pretty big. I mean, this is insane, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably already heard about this because a lot of YouTubers are already talking about it. I know I'm a little late. I try to stick with my schedule. I'm recording this actually Sunday, so it's Mother's Day. So for all the women out here who are mothers that are watching my channel or my content, stuff like that, happy Mother's Day. Hope you're all having a great one. And for all the other people out there, I hope you had a great day spending it with your moms and celebrating Mother's Day. You know, all that good stuff. But as of right now on Sunday, and actually, before I even get into James Charles, I just want to say that I could have split this into two videos easily, talking about ProJared in one video and James Charles in the other, but I kind of want to discuss them both in this one video. But I'm going to talk about James Charles first. Now, I'm looking at his stats right now on Social Blade. I'm going to flash them up for you guys to see as well. But he has lost literally 1 million subscribers in one day. That is a new record, if I've ever heard of one, for YouTube, for at least losing subscribers and content loss. Oh god, I can't even imagine losing 1 million subscribers in a day. But that's not just it, because before that, the day before, he lost 500,000 subscribers, and then the day after he lost 1 million subscribers, he lost 702,000 subscribers, almost another 1 million. So basically, he went from 16 million subscribers down to 14 million. He's about to be at 13 million soon. I wouldn't be surprised if he lost almost another million tomorrow, which would be Monday. I'm sorry, it's so hard making these commentaries when it's the day before the day that I'm going to be posting it, because I have to kind of like talk like it is the day, but it's not the day. Just keep in mind that I'm recording this Sunday, so if all the numbers seem a little off or they're different, just know that I'm a day behind the actual schedule of the sub loss and all that stuff. How could that even happen? How could you go from 16 million subscribers and in 2 days you are already almost at 13 million subscribers? You're down 3 million. How could that even possibly happen? Now, it actually links to another person who actually made James Charles' career. I did a little research, and I'll flash her up as well, but her name is Tati Westbrook, and this woman actually helped James Charles out a ton. Helped him with making his channel, getting money, getting new sponsors, everything. Basically, James Charles would have been an absolute nobody if it wasn't for Tati. She pretty much made his career. Now, there are some personal things, financial things I should say, that are really kind of causing this beef to happen between Tati and James. I mean, it's mostly because James accepted a sponsorship that would later on be a conflict for Tati and her sponsorship, so it kind of makes things hard, and you know how money is. When money is in the middle of things, that can cause all types of beef. You never want to mess with someone else's cash. Once you mess with someone's money, that's it. It's instant beef after that point. But that's not the only thing. The sponsorships, that could be pushed aside. It's basically just James himself, his personality, who he is. He's just one of those people who will try to manipulate you, try to control you, and try to use his money and his fame against you. And trust me, I have no problem if you're gay or not gay. That's all your personal opinion. That's your preference. You do you. As long as it's not interfering with me, I could give two shits what you like in life. But he's taking it to a whole nother level. As in, he will try to tarnish reputations. He'll try to take people's channels down and ruin their lives if they won't submit into him and do what he wants. Wink wink. Obviously, I hope a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about here. I'm not trying to make this video too explicit. You know, YouTube, they're trying to keep things kid friendly here, but you get what I'm trying to say. He's trying to take control of people's lives with his money, with his fame, and trying to take them down if they don't do what he wants them to do. So he's pretty much trying to take all these straight people who don't really care for that. You know, that's not them, that's not who they are, and he's trying to make them into what he wants them to be and what he wants them to do for him. Wink wink. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. That's madness. That's absolute madness, and that is what fame does to you. Now, there is a point that I'm trying to get to with all of this stuff. Trust me, I'm going to get to it, but I want to talk about ProJared a little bit before I sum up everything. Now, ProJared, he didn't lose as many subscribers as James did, but he doesn't have as many subscribers as James does, and as much as an influence on the community as James did with his community. ProJared, he had about, what, 1 million subscribers. I'll flash his stuff up now as well. He lost 100,000 in a day, went down 50,000 again, 28,000, 30. He's still losing subs on a daily basis right now. He's not gaining anything. Pretty much all hell's breaking loose on his channel. Well, what happened with this guy, you might ask? Well, just like James, the fame got to his head. Now, if you don't already know about his situation, he's sending all kinds of pics around on the internet, especially to his fans. That's like the last thing I would ever do. Why would you even consider doing that, especially with your fans? That's like, I feel like that would be the last thing I would want to do personally, just because it's your fans, that's someone that enjoys your content. The last thing I would want to do is try to build a relationship off of that, or just anything. God, that's the worst idea to even start off with. And then on top of that, he cheats on his wife. Now, I always had one thing to say. I've always said the same thing. If you're going to cheat, just get out of the relationship. If you need to cheat, if you have that bad of an urge that you can't hold yourself back, then you don't need to be in a relationship. You're not ready for a relationship yet. So just hop out of it, do your thing, and it won't be considered cheating. But if you're going to cheat, that's just, oh man, that's some cold shit, man. Especially if you're married. That's some real cold shit. So the result of this, obviously, is he's just going to lose tons of subscribers and tons of support. He is no longer at 1 million subscribers, obviously. He is under that, and God only knows if he's going to be able to reach back up to that point. But this all leads to a very great idea for me, and just a very great point as well that I want to speak about, is just what the hell's going on? Why both these people who had so much fame, who had a great source of income, and had all this stuff lined up for them in life, they're tarnishing it for what reason? Why? It really does truly show what money can do to a human being. It really does show how it can manipulate their brain and completely change someone from who they used to be to who they are now once fame kicks in. All I can really say is just stay humble. That's the best possible words of advice you can give to anybody who is growing on any platform, whether you're a musician, a YouTube star, an athlete, whatever you are. We all started off somewhere. We all started off with nothing. Some of us were able to make something out of nothing, and a lot of those people get this cocky attitude now, and they think they're the best because they were able to accomplish something that not everybody in the world is able to accomplish, and that gives them this cocky attitude. And with the money and the fame, they think they can do whatever they want, which technically, yeah, they can pretty much do whatever they want, but at what cost? Eventually, something's going to hit, something's going to stop you dead in your tracks, and you're going to lose a lot, man. I mean, look at both James Charles and ProJared. Both of them had such a great following, and now they're just losing tons of subscribers. I mean, days and days and days after this, they're still losing subscribers. It's not like it stopped or anything like that. They're still going. That's just, it's depressing to see, man, because they both worked very hard to get their channels to where they are now. And to see how fame can manipulate their minds and make them act in a different way, it's just wrong, man. It's wrong. Don't ever forget where you're from. Don't ever think because you have the most money in the world or the most subscribers or the most fame doesn't make you any better than any other person out there. That's how I always stay humble. You know, I mean, I got what, 2,000 subscribers? Even someone with 1 subscriber, I'm still the same person. You know, we are both the same. We're both human beings. I'm not some superior god that came from the heavens to come control Earth. No, I'm a human being, man. I was born and raised on this Earth, and I'm just like any one of you. I just enjoy making YouTube videos. So nobody is more special than one another. So stop trying to act like you're the top dog, and things like this will not happen to you. But that is honestly really all I have to say about this topic. I just really wanted to sit down and chat about it because, like I said, this is some pretty big news that's going on in YouTube. I mean, these people are losing over 1 million subscribers combined. It's insane how much they've actually lost. I mean, looking at their stats on Social Blade, whew, I can't even believe the numbers I'm seeing. But I'm telling you, hopefully this is a lesson for all the YouTube stars out there, everybody out there with 100,000 plus subscribers, to remember and just know that you are just like everybody else. And once you slip up and once you start getting that attitude, people will notice, they'll start seeing the crap that you're doing, and they will unsubscribe, they will stop following your work, they'll stop listening to your music, they'll stop being a fan of you with your sport. Whatever you do as a profession, those people will leave. They all have minds for themselves. You're not controlling them or anything. Well, actually, I can't say that because a lot of these YouTube stars can control plenty of these youngins out here and what they think and what they do. Oh, God. I don't even want to think about it, man. I don't even want to think about James Charles or ProJared being able to control all these young kids' minds. Nah, I'm good with all that stuff, man. But seriously, just stay humble, know where you came from, know who you are as a person, and just know everybody else who's watching your content, listening to you, whatever, they're all just like you. We are no better than anybody else. We're all the same. So just keep that in mind when you're going about your YouTube stuff, man. Don't start getting that cocky attitude, because it will backfire on you. But make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed this video, dislike it if you absolutely hated it, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification button if you want to see some more content, and you can follow me on Twitter if you want to chat with me, @JBoneTheMan. You can follow me on Twitch if you want to catch me streaming, @JBoneTheMan as well. Thank you all for checking out this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.